Good morning. My name is Juan Diaz. Today I'm going to be comparing one of Shakespeare's poems to a modern song from today. How today's modern poetry and songs relate to the poems from Shakespeare's days. I'm going to be comparing Sonnet 18 by Shakespeare and All of Me by John Legend. My theme is the timelessness of love and beauty, death and mortality, and in particular the mortality of art and subject matter. My first literary element is symbolism. In Sonnet 18, Shakespeare talks about love to a summer day. He's comparing his love to a summer day, which symbolizes love, warmth, and the beach. And in the song by All of Me by John Legend, he says, cards on the table, we're showing hearts. We're both showing hearts. It symbolizes the couple's sincere and endless love that they devote to each other. And that each thing symbolizes everything. The color red, love, and it means heat. And yeah, that symbolizes that. My second literary element is irony. In Sonnet 18, when eternal lines to thou groused so long as men can breathe, in translation is, but your internal beauty won't fade nor won't lose any of its quality. And in John Legend, All of Me, you're my downfall, you're my muse. So in that song, he expresses how she brings him up, but at the same time, she is his source of inspiration. And there's irony in that, actually. Someone that brings you down, someone that makes you feel certain ways, but in a bad way, is your source of inspiration. There's a little bit of irony in that. And in Shakespeare, he talks about when eternal lines time to thou growl so long as man can breathe. There's a little bit of irony in that. Her beauty won't be eternal. It's gonna fade eventually. We age, we get wrinkly, we get old, we get ugly. It doesn't happen. So there's a little bit of irony in that. In my third literary element, hyperbole. In Sonnet 18, shall I compare thee to a summer's day, thou art more lovely and more temperate. So it's the same thing as the other one, but a little bit more. Shall I compare you to a summer's day, you are more lovely and more moderate. And All of Me by John Legend, the world is beating you down. I'm around through every mood. They're both not the same, and each three of them in my literary elements that I represent, that I already showed you guys, none of them are the same, but they both show the same literary element. For instance, he talks about you are lovely and moderate, and in the song, he talks about how the world is beating her down, and he's been with her in every mood. They're not the same, but they both give hyperbole. Hyperbole is mostly exaggerating, like that picture, for example. I'm so hungry I could eat a horse. He can't really eat a horse, but he's exaggerating how hungry he is. In the first one, in Sonnet 18, he exaggerates how he's comparing her to summer, how lovely, how warm she is, and well, not warm, but he is her warmth, and how lovely she is, how beautiful she is. And in the song, the world is beating you down. Something might be happening in her life, but not the whole world is going for her. It's not going after her. She's going through something. But that's a little bit exaggeration, and that's hyperbole. And yeah, he's been in every mood. And my conclusion is that love outlasts time. When I say that, it's that love is always internal. You can, Shakespeare actually talks about it, how as long as, now that I wrote how much I love you, my love is internal for you. That's an example. Love is internal. But yeah, love is internal and beauty isn't. And in John Legend, my conclusion with that is give the best of you no matter what. But yeah, and these are my sources. Some are blogs, and some are actually work from the work that other people did from Prezzies. And yeah, time.